Welcome to the Engaging Your Inner Critic with Curiosity exercise. Try to imagine what would happen if a friend were visibly upset at something you were about to do, and you told them, "Just stop it. I wish you didn't even exist. You are such a damn nuisance. I hate you." Your friend would probably become quite angry and reactive. Such sentiments are often expressed by us towards our inner critic, and the inner critic reacts in much the same way. The more we push back, the louder it gets and the more it wants to be heard. So it is important to not attack the inner critic and not to shun it. Instead, we must get to know it and befriend it. Let us begin. Now let us get in touch with our inner critic. That part that is harsh and judgmental, the part that tells us that we aren't enough, that can threaten us with worst case scenarios, the part that makes you feel small, fearful, and paralyzed at times. Now try to think of a self-critical statement you often hear from your inner critic. Perhaps it's something about your relationship with God, your eternal future, your future here on earth. It could be about your identity or even your body. What is the tone that your inner critic takes? Can you get a sense of what your inner critic looks like? Does an image come to mind? Maybe it's an image of a monster or person, color. Now that you are in touch with your inner critic, let's find out its positive intent, its reasons for attacking you in this way. Get in touch with the inner critic and try to picture yourself talking to it. Really go inward, getting in touch with your inner critic, and ask it, what are you trying to achieve by criticizing me and judging me the way you do? Listen to what it says. What are you trying to achieve by criticizing me and judging me the way you do? You can ask another question. What are you afraid might happen to me if you didn't criticize and judge me? Hear what it says to you. What are you afraid might happen to me if you didn't criticize and judge me the way you do? Once the inner critic reveals its motivation for criticizing you, try your best to express gratitude for its intention. Perhaps responding with something like, "I appreciate you trying to protect me and looking out for my best interests." Share that with your inner critic and see what it says. "I appreciate you trying to protect me and looking out for my best interests." How does your inner critic respond? If your inner critic is feisty and doesn't want to cooperate, then you can normalize its concerns. Telling it, "I totally understand it's hard for you to receive gratitude right now. Thank you for trying to protect me. I hope to reconnect with you soon." When you are ready, feel free to gently open your eyes. Engage in a gentle stretch. My encouragement would be to try to be mindful of the inner critic over the course of the next week. When you notice that it is active, see if you can be aware of its intent. Remember that it is genuinely trying to help you. Yet sometimes its strategies can be harmful. I wish you well on your journey.